Alright, so now let's start with the simple problems in heights and distances. So now I'm considering that you already know what are sines, cosines and tangents. So let's start with this figure. And this I have two angles, that is x and y. This first angle x is called the angle of elevation, which is measured upwards, and this angle y is measured downwards, that is called the angle of depression. It's like when you are standing on earth and watching a tower, then you are looking upside, then it's the angle of elevation. And when you are on the tower looking at the earth, then you are watching downwards, that is the angle of depression. Okay, now let's start with the simple problem. In this I have a tower, and 60 meters from its foot, about 60 meters, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower is 30 degrees. You have to find the height of the tower. It's a very simple problem. You can apply the tangent of 30 degrees. Tangent 30 degrees equals h over 60. That is equal to h equals 60 times tangent of 30 degrees is 1 over root 3. That is this. You can further simplify it. H equals to 20 square root 3 meters. And if you further want to simplify it, you can use a calculator for this. Now let's try another problem. I have a tower again, and you are standing about here, and the angle of elevation to the top is about 45 degrees. This is the top of the tower, and you are watching it at an angle of 45 degrees. And when you move from point A to point B, then you move 30 meters, and then the angle of elevation is about 60 degrees. Then you have to find the height h of the tower. And there are several ways to solve it, but I'm going to do it with the traditional way. Okay, now let's first of all mark this distance BO from the foot of the tower to the point B is x. Now I can write the tangent of 60 degrees. It will be h over x. Then h will be x times the tangent 60 is square root 3. H will be x times root 3 meters. And in another triangle I can see the tangent 45 will be h over 30 plus x. Let's write tangent 45 equals h by 30 plus x. Tangent 45 is just 1, therefore h equals 30 plus x. You can see that h equals x times root 3 and h equals 30 plus x. And if you put the value of x in here, then you can get the height of the tower. From this we can see that x will be h over root 3, and if I put the value of x here, 30 plus h over root 3, then I can solve this for h. Let me do it here. I can take this h over root 3 to this side of the equation. H minus h over root 3 equals 30. You can solve this as 1 minus 1 over root 3 equals 30, and if you solve it, then you get square root 3 is there, root 3 minus 1, you get this. And if you further solve it, then you are going to get 15 times 3 plus square root 3. you can use a calculator for solving it further. That is, the height of the tower is equal to 15 times 3 plus square root 3 is 1.732 meters. This is the height of the tower. Alright, so let's also do one depression problem here. You are standing on a 60-meter high cliff and watching a tower far away here, and you have to find the height of this tower. Okay, so the angle of depression of the tower, of the top of the tower, is about 30 degrees, and the bottom of the tower is about 60 degrees. Okay, so to solve this problem, I first extend this side and join it by this, then this angle will be 90 degrees, and if I move it like this, then by geometry you can see that this angle will be 30 degrees, and this angle will be 60 degrees, because 60 plus 30 plus 90 is 180 degrees. Okay, so if I mark this side as x, then this side will be 60 minus h. We have to solve for h. If you can see, then this triangle, we can use the formula of tangent 30. That is, tan of 30 degree will be x over 60. Then we can solve this as 1 over root 3 equals x over 60, which gives us x as 60 over root 3. We can write it as 20 root 3. And now, taking this triangle with 60 degrees, you can write the tangent of 60 degrees as x over 60 minus h. X over 60 minus h. I will substitute the value of x here, and we can find h. Tangent 60 is square root 3 equals 20 times square root 3 over 60 minus h. These square root 3's cancels, and we get 60 minus h equals 20, which gives us h as 20 meters. That is the height of the tower.